Thank you very much.
As the field come through.
It's a revenge directing there done by the by the producer who's upset something I did earlier.
Right, here we go then. Last race of the weekend then. As we get towards the first turn into oblivion we go for the last 12 minutes of karting here this weekend for round 5 of the Junction 6 NKC. We've got kerfuffleage going on at Christmas Corner because I can hear the crowd behind me going,
very wide there.
It might even be Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort because I didn't see a Dan Holland cart there at the front of the field.
There's a couple of...
No, it's not. It's a Birrell Art cart that's at the front of the field. Where's the Dan Holland cart? Can't see it.
I don't know. Are they just oohing and ahhing behind us for the sake of it? Because I don't know what's going on. There's 2 carts off coming down past Inkermans. Not quite sure who one of them is, but it looks like it might be...
That's Ethan Lomax. It looks like that's in the lead of this race. They're already at the boot. Kieran Gifford in 4th place, would you believe? Whatever happened at the first turn involved Klein-Nagelvoort, I would think, as they come across the line to create...
Klein-Nagelvoort's moved to 5th. So he's down in 5th.
Ethan Lomax, Maxim Smith, George Hulme, Kieran Gifford, Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort did come through in 5th. Freddie Worlock, Blake Ticehurst, Samuel Wyatt, JJ Hind and Arthur Thacker.
So the top 10 has had a shuffle about, and it's now down to our pre-race favourite, Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort, to get through the first 5 cars, but he's got to get past Lomax and Smith and Hulme and Kieran Gifford, and already, actually, he's picked up 4th place. Up the inside there at Osie, as you saw a change there, and the Lando Norris coloured machine, that's the green and the white and the blue, has moved into 4th place, and is looking to get close onto the Taylor Truman machine.
A 3-car train about to become a 15-car train.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
In fact, there's the whole field just coming through into oblivion and then through Crook and onto Christmas. Great looking field that of carts as we get a challenge for 2nd place side by side through Christmas Corner. Are they going to go side by side through the next bit? No, they are not, because it's very, very difficult, as the juniors proved it to be. Into the Ashby hairpin, it all gets very, very close indeed. Klein-Nagelvoort up into 4th place as they head towards the left-hander at Wilkins. Then on to Osiers.
Little break.
It's still all to play for as Klein-Nagelvoort down into 3rd place, down the inside. Now he taps his helmet. Tap your helmet, let me catch the leaders.
He's made a place at that part of the track for 2 laps in a row, so he's very good at the nipping up the inside at Osiers. But as you watch this, it's just you see that first train. Apart from the little tiny break that Ethan Lomax has made, then it's just everyone else is just as close as you can be whilst not occupying the same piece of tarmac.
Yeah,
but,
Ethan Lomax is going to depend very much on George Hulme being pressured by Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort. However, at this stage of the race, with just under 9.5 minutes remaining, it doesn't matter what sort of gap you're going to pull, it's going to disappear very, very quickly with the pace that we're seeing here this weekend.
I think Ticehurst has popped up and got past Maxim Smith. So Ticehurst now moves into 4th as Nagelvoort tried to move and he got it again. That's 3 laps in a row. He's got someone through his ears.
Very good at that point, isn't he?
He's just found his strength and the weaknesses of the rest of the field. And now the cart you look there is the Taylor Truman machine of, I assume that's Brandon. Yeah, that's George Hulme, who's dropped down into 3rd.
Well, Ethan Lomax is currently 8th in the championship, and he really doesn't need to fight with that Dan Holland driver behind him.
Wow.
Down the inside for 3rd. And that's
Ticehurst, I think it's Ticehurst.
I think it is Ticehurst from 4th ahead inside of George Hulme there at Christmas Corner. It is the 336 of Blake Ticehurst.
Is he going to make it 4 in a row?
Who absolutely looks like one of the fastest drivers on the track, along with Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort, who is about to challenge for the lead as they go
around it.
Into the boot. We're just ahead of this. The leading 2 are about to go across the chicane.
The change, and Brandon's got into the lead. Oh, blimey.
Yeah, it went very wide there. So a change of lead there as Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort can get into the lead and he can disappear and not affect the championship whatsoever. What Ethan Lomax needs to do, just sit on his bumper, just follow him round as much as you can and get dragged around here by this, what is literally a Wilton Mill expert from a Wilton Mill expert team.
Just learn what you can learn, because you don't need to beat him to get the points. So you do need to beat him to get the trophy, though.
Just look at the gap he's pulled out of Ashby, through Wilkins, look at that. That's local knowledge there.
And being quite good.
And being, obviously, he's very experienced driver, Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort.
So Lomax on the real kart, the 32 machine.
Here's Ticehurst coming up. Ticehurst about to challenge for that second place. He's absolutely on the limit, is Blake Ticehurst. Lap after lap, he's putting in the fastest laps. Purple sector times, fastest lap times coming through. And he just needs to clear Ethan
who we've
Lomax.
not spoken about. That's our championship leader, Jensen Watts. Where's he?
Jensen is down in... Oh, he's way down. 20th.
So obviously there's been some issues there for Jensen.
I think he's had a problem there.
We saw some coming together at the start of the race.
He started it.
Yeah, I think he may be one person who got involved in some of the first lap issues. There were a couple of karts who were off at the side of the track early on. So Jensen Watts, our championship leader, is not scoring anything he can use this time. Bobby Rosier, where's he at the moment?
Bobby is down in 12th.
So he's your second place at the moment. And then Freddie Werlock is running in third. He's in fourth place overall. So I think we're going to see quite a big... What about Ben Ballou? Oh, he's in sixth. So we're going to see a bit of a shake-up, I think, of the point scoring half this weekend.
He's a challenge for second place with Blake Ticehurst down the inside at Christmas Quarter in quite textbook fashion.
So that's net first, points-wise.
Well, points-wise, it's net first, but let's not complicate things, Nick.
I think it's quite easy to hold two things in your mind at one time.
Well,
Bloke in the front is winning the trophy, but not the points.
I'm thinking of the viewers.
I think the viewers can do it as well.
Yeah, okay.
This is not Mr. Tumble. This is proper racing.
Okay. In fact, Ticehurst has broken away immediately from Lomax.
Got some real pace. And
he might want the accolade of winning round 5 because he's off and after Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort, who crosses the line now. Now the gap is 1 second. It's exactly 1 second here. And with Ticehurst not getting Reece Green putting in the fastest lap last time by.
And running fifth, and he's also obviously looking to move up in the... Just to give you an idea, currently the championship is led by Jensen Watts. Bobby Rosier is second, Freddie Werlock is third, Ben Ballou is fourth, and Reece Green is fifth. And several of those are having a bit of a nightmare.
This is going to really concertina the championship going into the final round.
Oh, that's going to constitute the race going into Osiers, because there's 3 of them now trying to go to space, which doesn't really exist. Big loser there was the 32. Who's the 32? Ethan Lomax has lost a huge number of spaces there, getting eased out, then onto the grass, having no drive whatsoever. So he started the last lap, Lomax, in third.
Early leader, remember.
Yeah, and now he's going to drop down to 7th, I think. It might even be lower than that.
Yeah,
it's 8th, 9th. Wow.
Yeah.
He just got eased out at Osiers and he had no drive, and that's a nightmare when you've got a train of karts like this, all coming through like that. Blimey. Well, give Ticehurst his due. He's trying to keep Brandon Klein-Nagelvoort honest, isn't he?
He is. He absolutely is. And he's lapping a few tenths here,
a couple of tenths there. Past the last round.
And he is closing the gap. The gap's down to 8 tenths.
4 minutes to go.
Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 and a bit minutes then. Where is Kieran? Where's Kieran Gifford gone?
Car number 2. He's in 7th. It was last time round. All side by side going through the boot. And I think that was actually a change of position. I think Ben Ballou dropped back 1 there. Was that Green? Yeah, Reece Green getting past Ballou. That's important for the championship, those points.
Yeah, and he's just got a contact warning as Reece Green for the previous lap.
That was quite forceful, but not contacty, to be honest.
That didn't put him off at all, as Reece Green gets even more points potentially in the bag here. He is absolutely on a flyer. Reece Green had an outstanding one look.
Well, he's obviously found a bit of it's done that thing, it's boosted the confidence. I can race with these guys and I'm going to start racing them.
Yeah, that's exactly what his mum said. That's exactly what his mum said.
There he goes.
Head towards the boot then. 3.5 minutes remaining.
I would like to say that we may see a battle for the lead, because what was an 8/10 of a second lead now looks to me like a half-second lead. We'll just see it in the distance as they cross the line now, and it's actually a 7/10 of a second. It wasn't quite, it didn't come down as much as I thought it would, but he is coming down each lap.
Yeah, ever so
there are leaders.
3 minutes remaining though, Nick, and I'm again, once he can get into that space just behind Klein-Nagelvoort, then we're going to see a little bit of reduced drag, and that will suck Blake Ticehurst towards the rear bumper of that number 93.
Werlock now, I think, is going to come under pressure from Green quite soon. Green seems to, I think, I would say, is as fast as anyone else on the track at the moment. So 3rd and 4th coming into the boot this time, both mainly blue karts, different teams, very similar colour schemes. I think it's the same, very similar colour schemes. And they're now nailed together. So 3rd and 4th nailed together. This is the very fast Reece Green. They must be the same team, actually. That's Nibsport. I don't know why. I think the 111, the 171 of Reece has just got more rubber marks on it. So it was a slightly different on the nose. Slightly different side pod design. It's been designed by other people's tyres.
Freddie Werlock 3rd in the championship, remember, as well.
And Green 5th.
Yeah, this is and
then points wise, this is for points 2 and 3. This is for the 95 and the 92. in the final.
Yeah, good points haul. I'm not sure whether Reece Green will behave as he has done.
Not quite
with
so
a fellow
forceful, you mean?
teammate. Yes.
Now, interestingly, at the front, Brandon Klein-Nagle has got the hurry up and he's re-gapped Ticehurst to around a second.
Reece Green just having a little poke down the inside, wasn't he?
So you've got two teammates, then two other teammates. Kieran Gifford Racing teammates behind them. Is it Kieran Gifford? Is that KGR on the back of those things?
Yeah, Kieran Gifford Racing, yeah. Here they come then. 4 carts, it's 2 Nib Sport, 2 KGRs. With the battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. 2 teammates, Ben Ballou and Kieran Gifford. We've seen how they race wheel to wheel.
And they are making this back into a 4-cart train when it looked like it was just going to be the 2 Nib Sport machines. I don't think actually that I don't think that Reece Green had a particularly good start to the lap actually, but he seems to make it back up again. Gifford also getting quite aggressive, aggy around the back of Ballou behind. The lead is going to be, you can see it for yourself, it's quite Brandon winning this one quite easily again. He's pulled it back out over a second or just under a second, but managing the gap is the 93. Ticehurst very happily in second and therefore getting the winners' points, but behind them we've got 2 pairs of carts who are battling away for real movement for the 3rd and 4th and the 5th and the 6th.
I think Brandon Klein-Nagle has proved that he has been... and there's the 2 teammates coming together.
Oh dear, one of them owns the team.
Ben Ballou and Kieran Gifford get it all wrong down into the Ashby hairpin, and he came from nowhere, did Kieran. Ben Ballou did not expect that. Ended up in the air, and that has cost them dearly, hasn't it? Absolute cost them dearly.
It's Gifford just kind of stopped on the inside of the track going into... Wow, that's another really weird situation going on there.
Yeah, we're going to have one more lap after this one, Nick. Brandon Klein-Nagle, our leader on the Lando Norris kart for Dan Holland Racing, being chased down by Coles Racing's Blake Ticehurst, who has kept him honest. He can't make many mistakes there because Ticehurst will really be right on him with Freddie Worlock and Reece Green, the drivers that are just behind in 3rd and 4th. The last 5th step of the podium, because we have 5 steps of the podium here, is Sam Wyatt for LRG.
Who's going to be a surprise to anybody to find himself in 5th.
He absolutely will. Yeah, he absolutely will. Now, those 2, Ben Ballou has dropped right down.
Yeah, he's 9th. He was over the line last time, and that coming together. That's going to be a difficult conversation.
Yeah,
I think as they'll be packing up different parts of the awning. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, Nick. We're on the final lap then, and Brandon Klein-Nagle would be delighted to have had a run out this afternoon as a guest entry. He's not going to score any championship points because he's not eligible. However, it's great to see him out with the Dan Holland Racing livery and the Lando Norris kart. But the maximised points for Blake Ticehurst in 2nd place. Winner then of round 5 of the Junction 6 NKC for senior road tax will be this kart here. And that's Brandon Klein-Nagle, who will acknowledge the flag. No, not at all.
Great win.
Blake Ticehurst 2nd.
It says race here, they didn't know it finished.
The 2 Nib Sport drivers in 3rd and 4th.
Close at the end.
Freddie Worlock and Reece Green. And then we had Sam Wyatt, Ollie Varney, George Room, Ethan Lomax. Ben Ballou were recovering 9th, with Arthur Thacker rounding off the top 10. There is the rest of the finishers coming through there on the timing board. Well, Nick, that concludes
what a great day.
Coverage for...
can I just make a point about this?
Go ahead.
Not one red flag.
What? Yeah.
Not one,
yeah.
And today, not one Battenberg flag even.
Yeah, we didn't even have Battenberg, didn't we?
No. We had no real delays apart from rescuing the carts that broke down.